is teleport to Cyrodiil. You're going to open your map while you're in Cyrodiil. And then over here on the left, you're going to click Open Zone Guide. Then from here in the bottom right, you're going to see Start Zone Story. I've already done it, so it says Explore Zone. Yours would say Start Zone Story. It doesn't require any PvP. In fact, it doesn't even take you to an area where people could PvP you if they wanted to. It's a PvE area specifically for this quest. You will not run into anyone, so don't worry about it, okay? Just go there, follow the quest. It's going to give you the option to skip ballista training. It's really important that you do not skip ballista training. You head out and you fire off the ballistas manually. That's going to ensure that when you do the quest, you get to level 3 assault. See how I'm level 10? You want this to get to level 3. At level 3, this passive unlocks, and you can put 1 point in here and forever move 30% faster anytime you're on your mount. Don't bother putting a 2nd point in here if you're not a PvPer. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to give you 60% this time, right? You get nothing out of that 2nd point as a PvEer. The next big thing to talk about is curated loot. If we click on set items up here in the top right corner of our collections inventory, if you're on PC, for instance, you press U and you bring up this menu, you can see collectibles, stories, housing, outfit styles, and set items. This is going to be what determines what items you have, and as a result, what items can drop in this game for you. This game now has something called curated loot. So if we open this up and we click on Orden, so the way that curated loot works is bosses are always going to drop a piece of loot that you don't have in your catalog here, as long as there is a piece of loot in their loot table that you don't have, right? So if this boss drops weapons, for instance, the final boss of dungeons will always drop weapons and jewelry. So if there's a weapon you don't have, the boss will drop one of the weapons from that dungeon that you don't have. Always, it's guaranteed to drop the thing you don't have if it can. So the same thing works for overland sets, right? The sets that you get into Sean or in Glenumbra or in High Isle. When you're running around the zone, whenever you kill a boss, it's going to drop something from its loot table. And depending on what type of boss it is, it's going to drop something different. If we pull up the table here on justlootit.com, you can